Hello there, how you guys doing? All right, it's nice to come your way again today. So this story I'm going to share with you today is something very similar to a story I've shared in one of my previous videos, but this message is a little bit different. So I encourage you to listen and you will be blessed. I can assure you of that. All right, so this time I was in Abuja, doing some jobs. I was doing a lesson teacher job. Yeah, that was what it was. So there was this young girl I was teaching for a common entrance, which is the primary school final year exams. But somehow myself and the girl's dad became very good friends. I mean, he took me like maybe like a younger brother in some sort, and we were very close. We used to go around together, talk. So he was going to be pastoring a branch of his church. They were opening a branch, and he was going to be the pastor, and he needed to do some flyers for the church. And he just mentioned it to me, and I said, "Oh, flyers? Yeah, I know someone who can do flyers. I mean, he's a graphic designer. He could do good stuff." And so I reached out to my friend, and I said, "You know what? There's a job available. We want us to do some graphic designs." He sent in some samples. I showed it to this guy. He was blown away. He loved the design. The designs were tech. They were sweet, and then he mobilized the job with over 80% of the money. I mobilized my friend. I was just a middleman in the real sense. I mobilized my friend and we got timelines and everything. When the timelines reached, I called my friend. He was giving me stories, delay here, delay there. And that went on, to the point where it was now, this number you are trying to call is switched off. Oh my God, my own friend. I couldn't reach him. At that point, I knew there was trouble. Like we say in Nigeria, water don't pass Gary. It was really trouble. Tried every means, called everybody I knew that could reach him. It wasn't going through. Now, this guy was on me too. At this point, the relationship had already started breaking because I couldn't go to see him as I used to, you know. So one day the guy called me and it was a strong call. And he says, "You know what, I'm giving you 7 days. If you can't produce my job or the money, I'm gonna arrest you." I knew he would do it because he had the capacity to do it. He wasn't threatening me. He would do it. At that point, I was so confused. I spoke to my sister and then she said, "You know what, just talk to our mom. Let's see what she can do or what mom can say." My mom again. Oh, well, I called my mom on the phone and I'm like, "Mom, this is what I'm in this tough situation. I'm going to be arrested. I know I am." And she says, "You know what? Give me his number." What? She said, "Yeah, give me his number. I want to speak to him." I'm like, "God, okay." I gave my mom his number. My mom called this guy. A few minutes later, my mom called me back and says, "You know what? I've spoken to him and this is what he says." He said he's known you for some time and he feels you are a very good person, but he says he feels you trust people too much. But aside that, because you have called me, that's my mom, I respect you so much. Tell your son to forget about the money. Tell him to forget about the job. It never happened. What? Just like that. I'm telling you, real life story. I thanked my mom and that was it. I was so blown away. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. It was just a miracle as far as I was concerned. You know, But you see, I know a lot of people think they know the story behind this because that's exactly what Jesus did for us. He intervened for us. He became the substitute for us. He spoke on our behalf to the Father. But beyond that, this is the message I want to pass across. Do you know that there are some people who would have been in my situation? They would have rang that my friend up later on because his phone finally went through and demanded the money from him. "Okay, yeah, I've given you how much money? Can you give me back the money? You cost me so much pain. You cost me so much. You strained my relationship. You did this, you did that. Give me the money back." After all, you were mobilized. You're 80% above for the job. And they will disturb him to pay back that money. That's exactly what some people do when they go to the devil, go to the devil's camp to take back what the enemy stole. No, you don't have any business with the devil. No, no, no. Everything that was stolen has been restored in Christ. Your blessing is in Christ, it's not with the devil. Your breakthrough is in Christ, it's not with the devil. Your everything about you is in Christ, not the devil. You don't have any business chasing the devil. "Oh, give me back what you stole." Give me no. Whatever he stole has been restored in Christ. Search the riches of Christ. That's where your blessings are. That's where your greatness is. That's where everything you are and have is not with the devil. You have no business with the devil. It's a done deal. If at all you have any business with the devil, let me tell you what it is. It's to tell him to shut up. It's to tell him to get out. Get behind me. That's the language to the devil. Not praying because of the devil. Not looking for Satan to collect your blessing, your baby, or whatever. No, it's not with the devil. It's with Jesus. Explore the riches of Christ and you will enjoy everything that you have in Christ Jesus. God bless you.